Ah, that dope dream team. It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with our guy Tristan Kuhn. 10 things you must know before visiting Australia. Before we dive into this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. You guys have a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Tristan! What we got?
What's good, y'all? Tristan here, and today I'll be sharing with you 10 things you must know before visiting Australia. I've been traveling Australia for over a year, and there are a couple things I wish I knew before I came here. So let's get into it. 10 things you must know about Australia before you visit. Alright, first up, you must know what these flags right here mean. The problem with these flags is if you're not from Australia, you probably have no idea what they mean. But if you're from Australia, they're so common knowledge that you just assume everyone knows what they mean. These flags right here show where it is safe to swim. So if you're on the beach looking to hop in, go look for these flags. There'll be 2 of them. Anywhere between those 2 flags is where it's safe. Australian oceans are no joke. They have some of the strongest rip currents in the world, and every single year some tourists make the news for not following these rules, getting taken by a rip current 5 miles out to sea, and you don't want to be that tourist. So when you see these flags, swim between them. Now,
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be that tourist. I ain't get in the water anyway. Whether it's safe or unsafe. Only water I get in is pools. You feel me? I don't mess with no water outside of that. So yeah. I'm not jumping in there. And but those shout out to Australia for having the flags, right? They tell you, hey, between the flags, this is safe water. If you decide to swim outside of those flags, you taking your life into your own hands and you risking, you taking that risk. You gonna get caught up in them riptides or whatever, and you out of there. Hey, should have stayed between the flags.
Number 2, when you're in Australia, don't speed. I can't emphasize this enough. They have speed cameras all over Australia. They are super strict. If you're going just a couple Ks or miles over the speed limit, past one of these, they'll take a picture of your license plate and mail you a very hefty fine in the mail. I had a friend.
Yeah, I seen that in multiple videos, the cameras. Thank God we don't got the cameras over here where I am in Texas in the States. They depend on the cops to actually catch you and chase you down. Because once they put them cameras up, I'd be cooked. I would be cooked. I'm done for. It's a wrap. Because the speed limit is basically a suggestion to me at this point. I don't follow it.
Who didn't know about these, and he accumulated about $3,000 worth of tickets.
Oh my God!
Also, don't be on your phone because they
have 3,000, bro.
Phone cameras as well, so they can tell somehow if you're on your phone, and you'll get a ticket for that. And 3 is don't be upset and just expect to pay extra for sauce. Not if you're at a nicer sit-down restaurant, but if you're at any grab-and-go place, burger joint, fish and chip shop, anything like casual food, they're gonna charge you for like any sauce. Like it doesn't matter. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, like whatever you want, mayonnaise. If you're at a place like KFC, just gives you like a little packet of it, those are going to be about 50 cents, but if they give you a little like side dish of it, it's going to be about $1 to $2. But hey, you don't have to tip there, so you're good on that end. And number 4, if you're
at KFC, you shouldn't have to tip at no KFCs ever. Not at a yeah, that's like a fast food joint. So yeah, you should never have to tip at a KFC. But yeah, paying for extra sauce is just, I don't know, it's something I'm not used to. It's just something, but I don't know. I always got sauce at the crib, and I rarely sit down and eat in places. So KFC, I just go through the drive-thru, get my food, and even if they gave me packets of ketchup, I just use the ketchup bottle at the house.
If you're going to be buying alcohol or going to clubs, you might want to bring your passport for you if you're not from Australia. This varies greatly depending where in Australia you're at. So for example, when I was in Melbourne, they were really strict on it. Certain liquor stores, certain clubs, they would not let you in without a passport. And there in Victoria, that is the law. But at the same time, there are plenty of bars and clubs and, I don't know, like bottle shops and whatnot, where they'll serve you with just a driver's license. But those places are kind of bending the rules a bit, but I don't know. You also go to places like Queensland, where I never was asked once for my passport, so it really varies greatly. Now, number 5 is get used to swearing. If you hear people saying like bad words around you, don't be offended by it. Cussing is just a big part of Australian culture, and it's used a lot more there in just everyday language.
Definitely also see that in a lot of videos, whether it be the dash cam drivers, people pranking. A lot of Australian YouTubers, it's just a part of it. Swearing is just regular. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it has a bad stigma over there, whereas over here I feel like people swear, but less. Like there's more of a stigma around swearing over here in the States, I feel like. And so, like growing up, my parents like didn't allow me to curse. Like I couldn't swear, so I never swore around them, which basically led me to like never swearing in general, like because it just feels awkward at this point. So I just don't.
Number 6, expect and be ready to pay at the counter when ordering food at restaurants. So it's really common there not to bring your check to the table. So either they might go to your table, get your order and whatnot, you eat, then when you're done, you go to, I don't know, a certain like checkout place to pay. Or sometimes you'll go up to the bar or like ordering station and you'll tell the bartender like your order, like your food order, not drink order, and then they'll put it through and bring it to your table. But don't end up like me sitting at your table like, what is taking so long? Like, waiter. Alright, y'all, number 7. And
I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't got to hand your credit card to somebody to walk off with. You pay at the front or pay wherever, but
this is a big one. So, if you're about to go to the bathroom, make sure you check carefully in the toilet before you sit down. Australia is known for their abundance of super venomous snakes and spiders. And sometimes these snakes like to curl up in the toilets for warmth. The last thing you want is a venomous snake coming out and biting your ass. I'm just kidding. None of that is true. The truth is that Australia isn't that deadly, and you shouldn't be worried about the venomous animals there at all. Matter of fact,
I see some videos where it was some snakes or spiders in the toilet bowl. It might be rare. But I've seen videos where they had them, and I literally would have a heart attack, bro, if there was something in the toilet while I was trying to sit on the toilet.
You are way more likely to die from an animal like a horse, a cow, a bee, even a shark attack, than you are to die from a snake or a spider in Australia. Every American I knew when I was about to leave was, oh, watch out for the snakes, watch out for the spiders, there's so many poisonous stuff in Australia. I do tons of hiking, and not once have I seen a poisonous snake or spider in my time in Australia. Want to know some facts? Not a single person has died from a spider bite in Australia in over 40 years. And snakes, well, you're just as likely to...
Are you serious? In over 40 years, not one person has died from a spider. Yeah, see, I don't know why we fear. We just do. I guess because it's unknown. We fear the unknown. And we know that y'all have them over there. Know what I'm saying? But throughout watching these videos, I also know that it's rare for you guys to ever see like the poisonous snakes or spiders. You know what I'm saying? And it's rare for them to even attack a human or anything. So that's, yeah.
To die from a dog attacking you. It doesn't happen, it's just not a rational thing to worry about when coming to Australia. Now number 8 is you need to know that driving on the left side of the road, most likely the other side for you, is easy. People are often really worried to drive in Australia, to rent a car, and I'm here to tell you, don't be. Myself and tons of backpackers and people that I met, we all rented cars, and it's so easy, like you instantly adjust to it. Like you get in your lane and you just, I don't know, just the way the lanes go, it's not hard to switch to the other side like you might think. The only thing that'll probably give you trouble is when you're going to hit your blinker or your windshield wiper, you're probably going to accidentally hit the other one because they're switched. But aside from that, you're all good. Now, number 9, this is probably...
Yeah, I've heard that. Some say it's harder to drive on left side to take suggestions. Some say it's just very easy. So Tristan's just like, it's an easy breezy, beautiful couple girl. You feel me? So it's just something you instinctively, immediately adjust.
It might be the most important one on this list, and that is that Australia is really big. Don't think you're going to see it all in a 1-week trip. Saying you're going to go to Australia and hit maybe 4 or 5 of the big cities in the Great Barrier Reef, that's literally like coming to America and like, oh, I'll just do a little trip to, I don't know, go to New York, and maybe we'll hit Northern and then Southern California, and we'll hit Vegas and Florida, and how about Washington, D.C.? They're really far apart. You need time.
Yeah, you can't hit all of those. You definitely can't hit all of those.
So if you're visiting Australia, either allot yourself a good bit of time or stick to just 1 or 2 areas. And number 10, locals will appreciate this one. That is that if you go to Australia, do not call the city in the south Melbourne. That's not how they pronounce it there in Australia. It is Melbourne. Melbourne. Not.
Why is it Melbourne? It's spelled Melbourne. Melbourne. Yeah, I never hear Australians call it Melbourne. Melbourne. I'm from Melbourne.
Melbourne. Locals will love to give you shit about this, so if you want to sound like you're a little bit educated and know something about Australia, don't call it Melbourne, Melbourne. If you'd like to know about 10 things you must do when visiting Australia, you can check out that video right over there. Enjoy your trip to Australia, guys. Peace out.
I rock with my guy Tristan's video, so yeah. These are 10 things that you just gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Just giving you a heads up. Giving you a warning. Know about this before you go over there. You need to know. But that's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon. Drop it in the comment section or in the description section as a premium link. It's your boy D Neal. Premium request link. It's your boy D Neal. Out.